Well, hello, Virgos. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. You guys have no idea how many times I have stopped and restarted this video. And I'm like, why am I doing this lately? Like, why am I, everything has to be so? And it was funny because somebody in the comment section yesterday said, oh yeah, we definitely saw the Virgo coming out of you. I was rolling. I thought it was hilarious. But I'm never like this. And I'm like, why am I doing this? You want to know why? I think I had made mention about the electronics, and everything is just now started getting back in order, like just today. Okay, today. I had paid for a MacBook, yeah, and I got it. I don't even want to tell the whole story because it was stupid. Like it's something that I would have never done, but I did it. And I should have just ordered it from Mac, which I just did, but that computer won't come until the end of January. But the computer didn't work. Like it was a brand new Apple MacBook and the computer did not work. Like I took it out of the box. I was extremely excited. And I cut it on or cut on by itself and like the only button on there that worked was the tab button. I was so through like that has kind of like taken the air out of me like for a whole week and a half because it wasn't just that. It wasn't just that. I got a phone. I was like, okay, well, if I want to have a MacBook, I might as well have an iPhone because everything will download on there. And I'm only buying these type of things because of YouTube. I'm like, so if I have a video, I can airdrop it. I can do all that type of stuff. And it just seemed like the fact that I even attempted to try to be better, the universe was like, oh, okay, not right now, sweetie. And I couldn't understand it. So I've been very irritated on top of allergy problems, all of that. I'm telling you, y'all have no idea. So when that happens, I get very OCD-ish. I get very OCD-ish. And it's not towards anybody, it's me. So it has to be right. Like the video has to be right. This has to be right. Like because nothing else is going right. So I had to make something right. So if you guys wanted to know, that's why. Back in my old videos, I used to always tell stories before my read, and I kind of stopped doing that. And I was kind of like, I don't even know if I cut the day. And I was kind of like, at least, let me just go ahead and, do what I did before because I felt so relieved when I would tell you guys what's going on with me. And it wasn't so, I don't know. You guys are like my family, so it's kind of like, I just tell y'all what's happening. But anyway. All right, so I'll stop yapping like I always do. We're going to go ahead and get to your cards. Today, Virgo, we're going to do 2 cards from here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see what the first one is. Here we have the Magician. You are ready. You are magical. Life is magical. Very interesting. And it also says you have the ability to manifest. I know a lot of people have questions about manifestation and wonder what that means. I will have to explain it to you another time, but yeah, this is amazing because this is like the ability to get what you want. And I can tell you this is true in my case just because I know how to do it, okay? But not hard. Anybody can do it, okay? But you guys, this is saying that you're ready and that you can manifest, that you guys are manifesting. All right. So you're doing it without even knowing that you're doing it. And the self-confidence, the willpower to bring things into existence here. Here with the 8 of Earth, it says skill work is rewarded. Absolutely. So whatever you guys are doing and that's again, manifestation, working really hard. Some of you guys are, it says going back to school, things of that nature. But mostly with this, the eight of Pentacles just talks about focusing on yourself, focusing on your work. And generally I will say, there's goals about you that you want to achieve, whether it's losing weight or maybe skincare, things of that nature. I always look at this particular card in that way. This is like improving. Okay, so another aspect of manifesting good things towards you, Virgo. Really good. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get to these cards here. We're going to see what we have here, Virgo. Ooh, we have the King of Cups and we have the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Let's start with the King of Swords. The King of Swords to me is like, it stands in the Emperor's place in his absence. That's just what the King of Swords is to me. The King of Swords is very, it's like the poker face. This particular person doesn't open up. But I love the fact that it's like this person isn't, they're pretending to be something that they're not. Very intelligent, possibly a public speaker here, that type of thing. And, the King of Swords have a tendency to be very cold and unemotional. Okay. And this actually says it. It says being unemotionally unavailable or emotionally unavailable. Okay. That type of thing. And I think that's something that you guys have dealt with. But it's interesting because here with the King of Cups, it's like this king has feelings, but they're not saying it. Here it says that this king is very honorable. Okay. It says also very romantic in relationships, but it says it's a hidden, well-intentioned emotion. So, maybe it's just things that you guys are experiencing from someone that you dealt with in the past, and they're not really opening up. They're not really expressing themselves. Okay. And you guys are kind of trying to figure out why. Well, it could be just their way. That's just how they are. That's just who they are. Okay. And it has nothing to really do with you. It just has something to do with their personality. Okay. But it is love, whether it's expressed or not. It is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get 3 cards here. Virgo. Let's see what we got. Oof, 8 of Swords. All of these was turned. King, you got a lot of kings here. So I do feel like there's missing energy here, Virgo. And I think that there's a lot of overthinking. And I don't think it's just on your end either. I think it's on your person's end. I feel like there is... with this right here, I think that there's a lot of energy put in money on your end too, which I feel like you should. Okay, you should focus on your money and your stability. But I just think that there's this lack of home in your heart. Okay, and it could be with them too. There's a missing energy. Okay, you can have a lot of things, Virgo. There's a lot of things that you can have, but it's just something's missing. But I do feel like there's a lot of over analyzing and like illusions of being trapped type thing, Virgo. Okay, and I just don't think that that's just you. I also feel that it's coming from an energy outside of you also. Okay, I think you guys are alike a lot here, and that whole emotion and feelings, but the overthinking is causing this connection to kind of like die out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some more cards. I have 2 already. Let's see what we have. Here we have the King of Cups again and the 7 of Cups. So I do, again, like I say, I do feel like someone is trying to make a decision. Like they're not really sure. They're confused. They don't really know what they want to do here. The 7 of Cups talks about options, but it's not really about options only. It's opportunities. But it's opportunities not just talked about in love. Maybe, maybe there's something that this person wants to experience in life, and they're not really sure if it's the right thing to do. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of hesitancy here, apprehensiveness. But, you really can't ignore the feeling. You can't really ignore that. So I feel like, this person will make their choice. I just think that right now this person is very hesitant. Like they see you, but they're very hesitant about making a certain choice. Okay. And again, this has nothing to do with you, Virgo. This just has something to do with them. But you guys already know I'm not really into, staying behind, waiting on anyone. I always feel like the best policy for any sign is to move on. And if you catch that person along the road while you're walking, so to speak, then, it's okay. But if not, it's just not meant to be. Okay, that's just how it is. So let's go ahead and get 2 more cards here. Your last tarot cards. And we're going to see what we have. Here I have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So I see just so much luxury and beauty here, Virgo, for you. You guys have other people who want you to, but you're just so focused on what you're doing. You're kind of, again, still thinking about a particular thing, a person. You've been through a lot mentally, but you're still standing. But I also feel, like I said before, I do not think that you're the only one in this position. I feel like your person too overthinks this mental exhaustion here. But you're still standing. Now here showing you guys still standing together. So even though you guys may not be next to each other, there is a sense that both of you guys are feeling the same way. I see a lot of love, and of course I see finances here, but I see love here, unspoken love. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and turn it over to your romance angel cards. Here, romantic feelings, playfulness. Oh, you guys need that. I had 2 romantic feelings twice. So you guys are going to be feeling this very soon, okay? Here I have attraction. So you guys, again, this is going to be intoxicating for you. Okay? There's no more overthinking here with the with the playfulness. I think it's going to be more so of a playful time, a relief is what I'm feeling. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the deck and get your last card, Virgo. See what we have for today. Thank you guys for putting up with me and my stories. You guys got to get used to it because that's just, I'm like that old 80-year-old man that have stories before they really get to the point. That's me. Anywho, here it's blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like here, maybe someone is kind of, I'm not sure if this is you. I don't think this is necessarily you. I feel like there is someone in this dynamic here that feels like, maybe the reason why you guys are not together is because, maybe they're blaming it on you. Okay. And the truth of the matter is that both parties have to take responsibility for things not working out. Okay. And this is not saying, Virgo, that you didn't do what you were supposed to do, but this also means that, take responsibility for the fact that you walked away. Okay. And if it's not working, it's not supposed to work. Because part of walking away, if someone really desires to be in your life, they come back. So this person has to take the exact same advice. You can't blame one party or over the other. And of course you walked away, but then they can't blame you for walking away if they're in that King of Swords energy, not opening up, okay, not being able to make a decision. So, again, I'm really seeing the dynamic of what happened in this connection, and this is deep. Okay. But, we've seen in times past that you have love coming to your life. So whoever it is, like I always say, let the best man or woman win. That's just the way it goes. So Virgo, I love this reading. It was absolutely fantastic. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. Again, for those who are new, please like and subscribe. And I will be back again tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. I love you guys. See you later.